There. So if you drive your friends away, what
What
do you have?
I put is letter E. You do things so they won't be your friends. I'm not pretty sure.
You do things so they won't. Perfect. There you go. What about number two? If you tag along with someone,
I put letter C. You don't have enough of it.
number two?
Yes.
No, that's not the right one. Good. Let's go for number three. What do you have for number three?
And number three, you let someone off your back. You stop that person from annoying you.
You letter B.
Yes.
Okay. You stop. You stop the person from annoying you. Very good. What about number four?
And
Hi,
number four,
Eduardo. How are you, mister?
Hi, teacher. I'm great. Yeah.
Can you please compare your answers with Diana? Do you have the answers, mister? Or you don't?
No, I don't, but I'm gonna try.
Okay, go ahead and give it a try.
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
what happened yesterday?
I had a power outage. The electricity went out in the whole area. No power, no internet, nothing.
Oh,
No,
really?
no network. Okay, let's begin. Continue, Diana. What do you have for number four?
okay, number four, I put letter F. You go alone even if you're not needed or invited.
No, that won't be the right one, but let's continue with number five.
Okay, okay. Number five, if you let people down. I put letter A. You don't find the time to do it.
No.
But no, I
No.
think I'm not pretty sure about my answers actually.
Okay, what about the next one?
If you're sort of or on something. Okay, that's maybe letter F. You go alone even if you're not needed or invited.
No. I'll give you the answers
What?
for numbers two. If you tag along with someone, you go along, even if you're not needed or invited. There. What about number four? If you don't get around to something, you don't find the time to do it. Okay, what about number five? If you let people down, you disappoint them.
Oh, okay.
With an A, disappoint them. And number six, if you're short of or on something, you don't have enough of it. So go ahead, please correct your mistakes. Write the correct answers and let's continue, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Liliana.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. Let's continue. Did you do this homework, Liliana?
Yes, teacher.
Awesome.
I am checking
Very good.
my answers E, F, B, A, D, C.
So are they correct?
I am checking. Yes, teacher.
Very
It
nice.
is right.
Awesome. Eduardo, any questions?
Yeah, about the number 3 of
Yeah,
your
tell me.
back. Get off your back.
Yes.
What does it mean?
When you stop the person from annoying you. For example, when somebody is always bullying you, maybe it's with nicknames like, hey, there, I don't know, clown or a slowpoke or whatever the person is doing to bully you, or maybe just throwing little pieces of paper at you. But this person is bullying you. And then you either talk to your teacher or you talk to your parents or you talk to that person's parents. You do whatever it takes so that bully stops. And that's what it means. You stop that bully and you get that bully off your back.
Okay, so
No more.
get someone off your back. It's like to do something to stop that person.
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct. Is there anything else? No, guys? So what is drive away now? You do things so they won't be your friends. So drive away is when you are constantly doing things, activities, little actions, and people are not comfortable with you. So when you do these little things like burp or speak loud or speak offensively, when you're not a nice person, people just better go, right? So those little actions that you do drive people away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, what about tag along? Oh my goodness. Tag along is when somebody's going to the movies and you say, oh, I want to go too. And there you go. Tag along.
So it's like you go to some place even if you're not invited.
Yes, tag along. But it's not only when you're not invited. So tag along is when you are welcome and also is when you are not invited. So it's both ways. So you can tell your friends, hey, Leslie, I'm going to the park, tag along. So that expression, tag along, means come with us. Okay, what about?
So, teacher, so also
Yes.
you can use tag along to say come with us.
Yes.
Okay.
Get around to is simply have the time to do something. Get around to studying. Get around to cleaning my room. Get around to doing my homework. Get around to is having the time to do something. Let people down. Let someone down. Let your father down. Let your mother down. Let your best friend down. Let your brother, your sister down. Let your teacher down. It just means disappoint them. It means that when they expected you to do something like score a goal in the soccer game or pass the exam or lend them some money, and you don't do the things they expect, you don't score the goal, you don't pass the exam, or you don't lend them the money, so they are sad. When they are sad is when they are disappointed. And short of or short on something is when you don't have enough, basically money. This is the most common expression to use with money. I'm short on cash. Cash is money. So to be short on cash, you can tell your friends, I'm short on cash. Look at the picture right here. I'm going to show you. That guy right there, he doesn't have any money. So he is short on cash. What happened, Diana? Can you hear me?
Yes.
You have two
Yes,
different
teacher.
devices.
Oh, yeah.
Teacher,
Yes, Liliana, tell me.
the expression is short of on money or short of money.
It's
I
either
can
way,
say on.
off or on, either way.
But to complete the sentence, I am short of money or I am short of on money.
Only one preposition, off
With
or on.
on or
On.
without.
Only one preposition, off or on.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, now take turns using the expressions in exercise A to give advices on friendships. So now that we have this, we have all of these things. Now let's give advice on friendships. Would you like an example?
Yes, please.
Yes, so here's the example. If you don't want to drive away your friends, it's a good idea to listen to them. And what else, guys? Can you continue? Can you complete that idea?
And hanging out with them.
Hang out with them.
Okay,
Yes.
hang out with them.
Yes, another idea, guys. Can you give me a couple more? Maybe, I don't know. Buy a pizza once in a while. Maybe, I don't know. Any other ideas?
It's a good idea to listen to them and know about their problems or life. I don't know.
Listen to them. So get to know the problems. Etc. Perfect. Now that is with what expression in this exercise? Which expression are we using? We're using drive away. But we have more. We have tag along, off your back, around two, let people down, and short, off or on. Can you give another advice, another piece of advice with this expression?
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a doubt.
Yes, tell me.
I have a doubt. In this expression, in the sentence above, say it should drive your friends away. In the sentence below, if you don't want to drive away your friends, the subject is in between middle, in the middle, in the first sentence. In the second, in the low sentence, it's at the final. Dry away is together. Dry away. And
yeah, so drive away is a separable phrasal verb. Separable, that means you can separate it.
Why?
It's the way that one works, because actually this is the verb, and away, which is a preposition, it works as an adjective. So this can be understood as the description away will be describing everything. Drive your friends, or drive the people, or drive your classmates, or your friends, or your brothers, or your cousins, or your sisters, either somebody, a subject. So you can say, drive my friends away, or drive away your friends. It's okay. It works either way. It's understandable. Yes, mister?
I have another example with the expression. Could it be,
Okay.
it's a good idea to listen to them and don't let your friends down with their plans?
Very nice, mister. I think it's good. What about you guys? What do you think about what Eduardo just said?
Can you repeat, Eduardo, please?
Yeah, sure. Listen to them and don't let your friends down with their plans.
Yeah, they have to be they have to be they have to pay attention.
Yes. Yeah, continue, guys, please. Anybody else? Mari Carmen, Leslie, Diana.
For example, I always tag along with my sister-in-law. So I always tag along with my sister-in-law. I'm trying it.
It's okay. What you can say is, I always tell my sister-in-law to tag along. So you always invite her to go with you.
Okay.
So what about an advice? Give an advice. You can say things, for example, if you want to have more and better tell them to tag along. What do you think? Yes or no?
Tag along. So you go along even if you're not in, just to be invited by yourself.
Yes, but in this case, you tell them to tag along. So you invite them.
So tag along means to invite someone because that's
Yes.
something that
No,
I'm
tag
getting.
along means to go with somebody, even if he's not invited. Would you like an example?
Please, because I'm
Yes.
just getting
So
confused with the.
if you have your friend, any friend, and your friend says, "Where are you going?" and you say, "I have to go to the store. I'll be right back." And your friend says, "Oh, I'll go with you." Then that friend is going even when she's not invited. That is tag along.
So it's like, come with me, I'm gonna do something if you want.
Tag along is go with somebody. Get attached, get connected, like with glue. That's what tag along means, like with glue.
Okay, but that's not unkind. That's why I was wondering about that one.
It's unkind when somebody doesn't want you to go with them and you go anyways. Does that make sense? For example, if you tell a friend, any friend, listen, I have to go to a job interview. Please wait for me. And the friend says, oh no, I want to go with you. I want to be with you in that interview. That's not nice. And it's not a good idea. And the person goes, that's tag along. The tag along means when you go with the other person, with an
This
invitation
expression,
or without the invitation, either way.
this expression has two meanings. A
No,
positive
it has
meaning
only
and
one
negative
meaning.
meaning.
It's only one meaning. It's not an invitation. Tag along means to go with that person.
It depends on the context, right?
Not really.
Just to.
Hold on, let me erase this. I think I'm gonna use this guy. No, I'm using another one. Okay. Imagine you are this little arrow, okay? And you need to reach a destination. You're going to a doctor's appointment and you go that way. And in the middle of the road, you run into a friend. And the friend says, hey, where are you going? And you say, I have to go to a doctor's appointment. See you, bye. And you continue your road. You continue walking. Oh my gosh, where is it? There. You continue walking. And your friend says, oh, wait, I'll go with you. So to go with that person, to go next to that person to the same place, that is tag along.
For example, I always tag along with my family at Paris. Is that okay?
You mean to parties? You always tag along with your friends when they go to a party, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, you're not invited, but it's not wrong. It's a family party, so it's okay to go, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's the idea that I'm just trying to connect.
But what happens if you go to a friend's house and your friend is going to a family party? And your friend tells you, hey, listen, I have a family event. I'll come back later. And you tell them, oh no, I'll go with you. That's tag along, and it's not nice. So tag along is not an invitation. Tag along is to go with that person to the same place. To accompany that person.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Is that better, guys? Yes, no, maybe? Hello?
I think that we have to be careful with that expression because it's exactly the same, just to go with someone without being invited. But it depends on the context. So we have to be careful when using this one, right?
It's important to notice even. Even. To go, you go along. So you go with the person. Invitation or no invitation is when you go with that person.
Okay. Yes, teacher. Thanks a lot.
Yes. Okay, I hope it's better. What about the rest? Liliana, Eduardo, Diana, and Leslie. Was
Teacher.
that okay? Yes.
You told me that we can use that expression with as come with us. Is that correct?
Yes, if you use it as a verb,
Okay.
it's an invitation. It sounds like an invitation. So if you tell your friends, hey, brother, I'm going to the movies, and your brother says, oh, have fun. See you later. And you respond to your friend or your brother, hey, tag along. That means come.
Okay. Okay.
But it is in an invitation.
When you use it, yes. When you say it to your friend, then it becomes an expression because it means to go along. So where are you going? As an example, where are you going? I'm going to the restaurant. Oh, well, have fun, enjoy your meal. And the other friend responds, oh, don't worry, tag along. That means come along with me. Let's go together to the restaurant.
Change the meaning for an invitation.
It's an invitation because you used it, because you said it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, another question? No? Can we move? Can we go to the next slide?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Viewpoint. Who needs friends like this? Can you please close your books for a minute? Are you
Yes,
ready?
teacher.
Yeah, close your books. So group work. Do you have problems like this with people you know? Let's talk about these problems, guys. Do you have problems like this with people you know? What's the first problem? That friend, only friend. He never shows up on time. Do you guys ever have that problem? She always tags along with us, even if we don't invite her. Do you have friends like that?
Not really.
He talks about himself all the time. What about that?
Yeah, I get some of them.
He keeps letting me down at the last minute. Do you have friends like that?
Not really. Not yet.
She's always short of money when it's time to pay the bill. Friends like that are always there, huh? What about the last one? He never gets around to returning my calls. Do you have friends like that?
I'm that
Okay.
person.
Oh my gosh.
I don't.
What?
I'm the friend who never gets around.
Gets around to
Who
returning.
never gets around about this part, returning calls or returning messages, answering or sending messages.
Okay. Well, what other problems do people have with their friends? Guys, this is your opinions. What other problems do people have with friends?
About problems with old friendships, maybe it's about the different places where you are living now. so they are quite so far from the place you are now. So that maybe it's difficult to meet or to have to meet just to talk about some issues with your friends, and also
But you're talking about good friends, right? Yeah. Is this a good friend?
I know.
No. Do you ever do you have any other problem with your friends because they don't behave? Yes, Liliana?
people who don't don't know to work together like in
People
team.
or friends?
I am talking about in the job in
The
the
job?
work
Okay.
at work. No.
What about friends? Let's discuss some suggestions for solving these problems. So what suggestions can you think for somebody whose friend never shows up? What can you tell that person? You can use these expressions to suggest solutions. You could always tell her, you might want to, or it's a good idea too. And if people are always showing up late, it's a good idea to meet them at a cafe. I started doing that with a friend of mine, and now I don't feel so bad waiting for him anymore. What do you think of this advice? What about this? She always tags along, even if we don't invite her. What advice can you give this person?
I suggest if the friend who is late, he pay the bill.
That's a good one. Suggest that if the suggest to make a deal. Whoever is late pays the bill. That's a nice one, Liliana. There you go. What about the second one? She always tags along, even if we don't invite her. What can you say?
You could always tell her about the situation and to explain to her that it's not so kind just to go anywhere, because maybe you need some time for you.
Some privacy.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I think it works. What about the next one? Talks about himself or herself all the time. What can you say to this person?
You may want him to notice that there are some other topics to talk about and not exactly about himself.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? Diana, Eduardo, Liliana, and Leslie, do you have any opinions?
You can say, now it's my turn.
Very nice. That's good. Thank you, Lilian. Next one. He keeps letting me down at the last minute.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea to avoid having I forget the word. Having expectations about people.
Yes, absolutely.
So that way, nobody is letting you down.
Yeah, there you go. Diana, can you give me something? No?
Teacher,
Yes.
how a friend can letting me down? How? In what situation?
When you tell your friend, hey, can you come help me Saturday move some things, move some heavy furniture? And the friend says, yes, I will be right there on Saturday morning. And then on Saturday morning, the friend calls and says, hey, bro, I can't go. I'm busy with some homework. All the time, letting
Okay.
you down.
Thank you, teacher.
What about she is always short of money when it's time to pay the bill?
We we can go places that don't have to pay. For example, in a park or I don't know, places where we don't have to pay.
Okay.
Or invite her sometimes.
Or just invite her. Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Eduardo, Leslie, and Diana, are you still here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you give me something, Diana? Okay, let's go for the last one. Never gets around to returning my calls. Any ideas?
Maybe send a message.
Send a message.
Yeah, send a message. That
Yeah.
say when you are not busy, call me. That's it.
Very nice and simple. Very good. Okay, now the next thing we have is writing friends or family. In this lesson, you use a thesis statement. Use what classes for key points. Avoid errors with subjects. Task. What is the work to do? The task is write an introduction to an essay. How do we do that? First, the saying blood is thicker than water suggests that family relationships are more important than friendships. Do you agree?
What does mean thicker, teacher? Thick.
Thicker.
Thick.
Yeah. For example, this notebook has papers, and the paper is really thin. Okay, it's thin. And the notebook, complete notebook, is thicker.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you. I am agree.
I am
Family
agree is
relationships.
not correct.
Oh, no, no, I'm sorry. I agree. I agree. Family relationships have to be more important than friendships. I
Thank you very much,
I
Liliana.
I agree with this.
Great. What about the rest of you? I'm still waiting for Diana, Leslie, Eduardo, and Mari Carmen, you too, please.
Yeah, about saying blood is thicker than water. It depends because not all the time, just because it's your family, you are going to be happy to stay with them. I'm talking about my own, how to say, my own experience with
Yeah.
family. I'm so happy with my whole family. Just talking about my parents, and I have two brothers, for example, my daughter, and also I got a nice niece. But sometimes, even though you have family and they just like saying because they have this exactly the same blood just like you, they are not so nice. For example, talking about uncles or cousins, for example, right? So sometimes the attitude that these people is having, or the way they behave with certain situations, makes you think about saying family, right? And sometimes there are some people who are not exactly on your family tree, but they show you respect, they show you I forget the word, lealtad. How do you say lealtad, teacher?
Loyalty.
Exactly, that's the word. So they show you loyalty, and they are not exactly family, but now because of the situation that you have faced with them, that you have go along or go through with them, just to say I had to
Yes.
go through with them, so they are now part of your family. So now I think that if a person doesn't want to be with you, or if a person is all the time getting how to say, is annoying you, that's the contrary that I wanted to use with get someone off your back, right? How I forgot that if a person, and this is a relative, it's all the time annoying you, I think that he or she is not your family. So
Yeah.
I think that nowadays, about the conception of family, it's quite complicated to explain it. To me, family are people who belong to you in positive vibes. If you grow with them because of positive situations, and they are stay there by you or by your side, that's your family. And it doesn't
Awesome.
matter a family tree, right?
Thank you very much, Mari Carmen. Thank you. Great. Somebody else? Diana, Eduardo?
Me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I agree with this that the family relationships are more important because when you're in a difficult situation, it makes you think that you don't need somebody else to be happy. I mean, you have your family, you can spend good time with them, and friends. There's a lot of friends you can meet in the future, and I think you always have your family members in the difficult situations.
Thank you, mister. Thank you. In that case, let's continue, guys. Look at the model and read the introduction to an essay below. Underline the thesis statement. All right, Diana, can you please read this?
Okay. This is a statement in your introduction tells the reader the main point or argument you will make.
So the thesis statement is the main point. Okay, that's what you have, the main point. And what you have to do is underline the thesis statement in this introduction to an essay. Go ahead and read it and underline the thesis statement, please. In your books, open your books, read this model and underline the thesis statement, please.
Ready, teacher?
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes, teacher.
Can you compare answers, please? Guys, compare your answers. What is the thesis statement?
The expression blood is thicker than water suggests that our relationships with family members are closer than the relationships we have with our friends.
So the complete sentence.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the main point? Because right there what you have is a definition.
Maybe the
What is the
main
main point?
point is the relationship with family and the relationship that we have with our
Are
friends.
closer than the relationship.
Yeah, maybe.
Exactly.
So relationships with
our
family
friends
are closer than relationships with friends. There you go. There we have our thesis statement. Now continue. It implies that friendships are less important. On the one hand, it is fair to say that our family is an important part of our lives. Family members often put up with our annoying habits or support us when problems come up. On the other hand, our friends are the people that we choose to be in our lives, and that choose us to be in theirs. Families do not have this choice. What is more important than being part of a family, in my view, is having a strong network of friends. Who agrees with this introduction to a thesis? Introduction to an essay, I'm sorry. Who says, I agree,
I
teacher?
like this expression.
You do? Perfect. What about the rest of you?
Friends
Yeah,
are the
me too.
people that we choose to be in our lives.
That's right.
And families don't have this choice.
Anybody else? No? Let's continue. Read the grammar chart and then write the sentences below as what clauses. We're going to read first the grammar chart. What clauses in writing? You can use a what clause in a sentence to give the most important information in a paragraph. What clauses are often the subject of the verb be? Notice that the verb is singular. So what is that? The what clause. We have an example. What? It starts with a what. Always a what? A what? A what? Always the first thing. What is important? What we all want. What this implies. So after that, what is important? What we all want. What this implies. And then we have the verb be. is. And after the verb be, we have the predicate, a network of friends. Or instead of a network of friends, we can say to choose to have close friends. Or instead of that, we can say that you have friends. So you can say all of this first like that. What is important is that you have friends. That's one way to say it. Another way to say this is what is important is to have close friends. And the other way, what is important is a network of friends. So the what clause is the what, then how you want to describe it. An adjective or a verb or an explanation. So what is important, what is necessary, what is urgent, what is nice, what is beautiful, what is difficult, what is hard, what is annoying, and then is. And then you write whatever it is you want to complete. For example, you can say what is difficult is. So there, now I'm using the adjective difficult. So now I'm gonna write an entire sentence. It could be a noun or to plus verb or another sentence, another complete sentence, whatever I choose, whatever I want. For example, a noun, I can say what is difficult is my English exam. Yes, that's a noun. What is difficult is my English exam. But what if I want to use something else and not the exam? What if I want to use a verb? Then what is difficult is to pass,
Okay, to pass.
to take
My
an
English.
English. There. Oh my gosh, there. But what if I don't want to use that verb? I want to use a that clause. So what is that clause means? That means that we need another verb and another subject. So I can say it. What is difficult is that the English exam is only for 30 minutes. There. Or actually I made it too complicated. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make it easier. The English exam has 50 questions. Right there. So that clause, that means I have another subject, the English exam. Oh, I did that wrong. Subject and its verb has. So that's a complete sentence. And to connect these two sentences, the what clause with the description clause, I need the relative pronoun that clause. Is this okay, guys? Is this understandable or is it difficult?
It's okay, teacher.
Perfect. in the other one. What we all want, yeah, a little bit the same. What we all need, or again, is what, and you can say a subject, any subject. What my brother likes is, and then you can say a noun,
Geography.
okay, geography. Geography, like there you go. What my brother likes is geography, perfect. Or 2 plus verb. So what my brother like is
To go on vacation.
to go on vacation. There you go. Yes, that's a good one. To go on vacation. Perfect. And we can use it for any other thing or example. What my computer has is there. And then we can complete. A noun.
A virus.
A virus, yes, a virus. Or 2 plus verb. Two plus what? That would sound a little weird, wouldn't it? What my computer has. Oh my gosh. Actually, this one I can change a little bit. When computer has, no, I'm not gonna change it like that. Is to too many, too much.
To update.
To update, yes,
to
that's
update,
right.
To update the web storage. Or
No, don't just to update the package, the software, whatever.
okay.
That's it.
Is to update.
Or you can also say what my dog needs is, and we can say a noun. A big bone. Right? That's what a dog always needs, a big bone. Or a 2 plus verb. To
have a big bone.
To what?
Because you say a big bone, so we can say it in other words, to have a big bone.
To have. Yes, to have. I didn't hear that. A big bone.
Or what my
big bone. Yes, to have a big bone. Perfect. And so forth. Okay. Next.
Yes.
The last one. Verb. What this implies is, what you can say is what that means is, what this says is, what I meant is, etc. Now you are going to state an explanation. So what that means is, and with this explanation, when you have what that means, what this says, what I meant is, you need that. A relative clause that. Because now you need another complete clause. And the clause is subject and verb. Like this example over here. We have a that, a relative clause that, and then we have a subject and a verb. Should respect. So subject and verb. What this means is that they need to study. Or what this says is that my cell phone is expensive. Or what I meant is that Netflix has more movies than cable. Okay. So on all of these explanations, we have a relative clause that, and we have a new subject with its verb. Subject, verb, subject, verb. Okay. Oh, sorry. Any questions, guys? Can we continue?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Did everybody write down everything we wrote on the screen? I hope you did. If you didn't, you need to see, you want to see it again?
Yes, please, teacher, because I was paying attention, so I wasn't able to take notes.
Did you write everything down right now?
No.
All right. So there is the second last one there.
Okay.
You can write it down. Let me know when you're finished.
Let's plus adjectives. Okay.
Are you ready? Next? Not yet.
Yes, teacher.
Next?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot. There.
Okay.
There are
Ready?
more, so ready?
Yep.
There.
Singular is for that. Yes, teacher. Ready.
And the first one, what is difficult is my English exam.
Exactly.
Yes, now it's finished.
Yes, teacher.
All right, now what we have here in your books, number one, it's essential to have a good relationship with your family. Do you agree with this sentence?
Yes.
You do? That's excellent. Now let's write the same sentence in a what clause? Can we do that?
Yep. We can say what is essential is to have a good
Yes, let me write that down. Yes, perfect. So what is essential? Oh my gosh. Is, well, I'm not gonna type that anymore. No, different color. Yes. Continue, please. What is essential is
to have a good relationship with your family.
perfect. And now what I can do is I can cover this. Perfect. There you go. What is essential is to have a good relationship with your family. Can you continue, please? Do the other four. Please, the other four, and we'll check, compare answers in 2 minutes, please.
Okay.
I finished, teacher.
I finished.
Okay, guys, compare your answers, please.
The
Hello?
second one, what everyone needs is support of their family.
I agree with you.
Who wants to say then the next one? Then the third sentence, what is important is to show respect to your family members.
I have the same answer.
Yeah, it could also be what's important. It's showing respect to your family members. That's another one that can work too.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 4.
I have what is clear that family relationships are stronger than friendships. What do you think?
I wrote the same.
In my case, I wrote what this means is that family relationships are stronger than friendships.
Oh, all right.
Or
And the last one,
Mhm. What this implies, why this implies is that blood is thicker than water. Or what this means is that blood is thicker than water.
yes, I have the second option that to say.
Ready, guys?
Yes, we are done, teacher.
You're done? Okay. So number 2, what do you have for number 2?
What everyone needs is support of their families.
Is the support of family. Very good. Let me complete this.
Teacher, is also correct. What everyone needs is to be supported by.
Yes, yes, that's also good.
Because it works with the verb, right? It's to
Yes.
be supported. Okay, thank you, teacher.
I'm trying to make this work. Oh. There, what everyone needs is the support of the family. There. What about number 3?
I wrote
What is important is to show respect to your family members.
What is important is, yes, to show respect to your family members. Nice. Okay, let's continue, please. Number 4.
What is clear is that family relationships are stronger than friendships.
What is clear? Continue.
Is
Yes.
that family relationships are stronger than friendships.
That family done. Then what?
Friendships.
Friendships. Very nice. Okay, guys, then the last one.
I wrote what this means or what this implies is that blood is thicker than water.
So what this means is that blood really is thicker than water. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Do you have any questions?
Yes, teacher, I got one.
Yes, go ahead.
Something is getting trouble with this part. I wrote, for example, what is important is the correct answer is to show respect to your family members. But I was I started thinking
Yeah, you
about
said showing.
showing.
Yeah, it's also correct.
Okay, so in this case, showing it's also this is a noun, right? So that's why it's
Yes,
possible.
it would be a
Okay.
noun, that's correct.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Any other questions, guys? Can I erase everything?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Oh, I had it here, so it's okay. Now, write and check. Look back at the task at the top of the page and write an introduction to an essay. Use a what clause in your test statement and then check for errors. Now, let's check this out first. Diana, can you please read?
Okay, you can write a thesis statement with other structure, but a what clause is a good choice.
And what this means is that this form of structures, it's essential to have a good relationship with your family. It's okay too, but a what clause is more sophisticated. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So what you're going to do is practice using a what clause. And what you have to do is answer this question. Do you agree? Blood is thicker than water. Do you agree? So write an essay or the introduction to an essay like this. The expression blood is thicker than water suggests that our relationships with family members are closer than relationships we have with our friends. Like that. And then you continue with your opinion. Do you agree or you don't agree? You can say what this means or what is necessary, what is important, what every friend wants, etc. Okay, so just give your opinion after this sentence. Okay, guys.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so
yes.
please, yes, write your essays and let me see how long we have. We have only 5 minutes. Can you do it in 5 minutes?
Let's try.
Yeah, let's try
Yeah.
it. Thank you very
Let's
much.
try, but I'm not pretty sure.
It's okay. Try it and we'll check in 5 minutes. Okay, guys, time's up. Do you have something?
Yes, but I think I need to write more. And I want to.
It's okay. Can I please see it? Can you send the picture right away to the WhatsApp group so I can check it, please?
Oh, let me just see. Okay, I send on the WhatsApp group.
Okay, very good. Guys, please, let's check it out. I only have a couple of minutes. So the expression blood is thicker than water suggests, it's missing an S, suggests.
Oh yes. It's like I
Hold
need
on, let me try to
take
fix
the
this.
grammar.
Let me
I
fix
take
it. That's
I
the
need to
problem
take
with
the
this form to do it. There. Okay, so suggests that our relationships are what this implies is that friendships are less important. I think it, not it's, it depends, because not all the families have a good relationship. If you have a singular, then no S. What I mean is that relation with our friends, our is our relationships with our friends our in plural, so it's our friends. No, that would be our friend is different, right? Our friend is also important. Maybe what you're trying, I think this is incorrect what I wrote. So maybe a relationship with
Okay.
our friend is also important, like one, yes, and then continue. Perfect. Did you take any notes? Can I erase?
Yes, I take a screenshot.
All right, guys, we're finished for today. We're going to continue tomorrow. Please complete all your introduction to an essay, okay, with a response. Make sure you check for grammar and you check for mistakes. Tomorrow we'll check them all, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, guys?
Now,
How was the class?
good. Interesting.
It was great. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, teacher.
More
See you
teachers
tomorrow.
Bye,
tomorrow,
guys.
guys.
Bye. Take care, teacher.